welcome to Movie Libs. We're so excited to have you here tonight. We have a really fun show planned for you. If you have never seen Movie Libs before, we are a show that takes scenes from famous movies. We pull words out of those scenes, and you all give us new words to put into those scenes, thus mad-libbing the whole thing and making it something new. We then reenact it live for your entertainment, doing our best to have fun characters and fun costumes. It's a good time. We have a fantastic cast. Hi. Look at him here. We got Tina up here. Hi, Tina.
What's up?
Hi. Do you have a favorite romantic comedy?
I will probably have to say You've Got Mail.
Good.
It's
Good.
one of my top 3 all-time films, which I hated, actually. Well, I didn't hate. I wasn't as much of a fan of it as the previous Nora Ephron installments, like Sleepless in Seattle. And part of it was because of the music she selected, which is a weird thing. But I got over it, and now it's my favorite.
Just odd music taste in movies. Yes.
It just changed because she used to have like all the standards and like Harry Connick Jr. and all that fun stuff, and then she did all these like weird ass things. And I was like, what is? I don't know, but I love it.
We have Marco and Adrian down there. Speaking of romance.
Marco, Adrian, do you accept Marco's proposal?
Yeah, you can leave that pending on Facebook.
On Facebook? I'll get to it.
Okay. We'll get there.
Facebook has a lot of stuff on it, you guys.
Pending.
Do you two have a favorite romantic comedy?
The Wedding Singer.
Yes. Marco?
Die Hard?
Oh.
No, I just if I had to pick an actual Moonstruck.
Nice.
Moonstruck's amazing.
Oh, we have Dana over here. She's pushing buttons. What's your favorite rom-com, Dana?
I have to say it's Something Borrowed, even though I don't condone the premise at all.
Which was that?
That's it's got Jennifer Goodwin and Kate Hudson, and Jennifer Goodwin hooks up with Kate Hudson's fiance, and John Krasinski's in it.
I feel like I've seen it. I don't know.
I'd say that mine is maybe The Princess Bride.
Oh, does that count?
Why not?
Yes.
Romantic, it's a comedy. It fits.
I guess.
I
might change mine then.
As you wish.
Yeah. If you have not guessed from our yammering about favorite romantic comedies, this is our fan favorite romantic comedy episode. And to make this kind of fun, because last week we did the Rotten Rom-Coms, which was Rotten Tomatoes' least favorite rom-coms, we asked our Facebook supporters or Patreon, the people that are in our group of people who donate to the Comedy Spot on Facebook, we asked them to give us some of their favorite romantic comedies, which we used. And Tina's finger gunning me, which makes me think she has something to say.
No, I'm just pointing at you, the audience, you.
Oh.
Tina, how could someone become a member of this group if they also wanted to be a part of things like this?
If you go onto Facebook, you can go to the Comedy Spot Facebook page, which is /SAC Comedy Spot. And I believe up at the top, there's something about a link for supporters. You click that and it's $5 a month, and you get to get fun stuff like this, but also free live stream link to watch ACL every weekend and some other stuff we'll toss out from time to time. And also while you're at it, go to /MovieLibs and like us too, because
please. Yes.
That's the action.
More interaction there is nice. And another thing you can do when you follow Movie Libs' page is you can give us words for our first scene. For that first scene, we always ask for them ahead of time. These are the things we already asked for. And you gave us things like homie, bull riding, lub, and nipple piercings, things like that. You gave us wonderful delights like that we will use in our first scene. In our later scenes, you will provide us those words live, and I'll type them loudly into my documents. So let's dive into it. I'll give you our first scene description now. All right. Our first film was suggested by both Missy O'Malley and Tessa Brown. It is 1997's My Best Friend's Wedding. To allow for contrast from last week's Rotten Tomatoes ratings, I will again give you some information from the Rotten Tomatoes site. This movie is starring Julia Roberts and Dermot Mulroney, which is a hard name to say. It has a tomato meter rating of 73%. The plot of this film is that childhood friends Julianne, played by Julia Roberts, and Michael, played by Dermot, had a deal to marry each other if they were still single by the age of 28. Now, 4 days before her 28th birthday, Michael has announced that he is marrying a gorgeous 20-year-old named Kimberly, who's played by Cameron Diaz. Suddenly realizing that she is actually in love with him, Julianne vows to stop the wedding at all costs. However, when she is appointed maid of honor, things get even more complex.
Oh, no.
Critics' consensus is, thanks to a charming performance by Julia Roberts in a subversive spin on the genre, My Best Friend's Wedding is a refreshingly entertaining romantic comedy. In our scene, Michael is talking to Julianne in what I consider to be a very adulterously flirtatious way on a ferry about how she has always been the woman in his life and about how he and his fiance don't even have a song like he and Julianne do. They dance flirtatiously and Julianne is sad. So yeah, you can enjoy that. I'm going to pull up my background while Charlie stops talking to our children and comes in here.
Dermot.
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 Damn
You want to name the baby? Dermot.
I thought it was McDervish.
McDervish.
Spinning dervish.
Spinning dervishes. Okay.
He gets confused with Dermot Mulrooney, and who's the other one that they confuse him with?
Oh God, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan McDermott.
Dylan McDermott. There you go.
All right, and action.
I've been thinking a lot the last couple days about us, I mean.
Have you? Well, there are a lot of memories to choose from, I guess.
It's more than that. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing to say it this way, but you've been sort of the queen of my life.
You've been the homie in mine.
Well, I was thinking this could be our last time bull riding together.
Except for that hot affair we'll have on every National Banana Cream Pie Day.
Except for that. I mean, you commit to this wedding and then it seems like there's this momentum and then you forget you chose it. You and I didn't, I mean, in our relationships with other people, we didn't use the words lub a lot, you know, did we? Kimmy says if you lub someone, you say it. You say it right then, out loud. Otherwise, the moment just
Passes you by.
passes you by. We don't even have nipple piercings, Kimmy and I. We don't have nipple piercings. Do you think that's a bad sign?
Yeah.
I close my eyes and see you before me. Think I would die if you were to ignore me. A fool could see just how much I adore you. I'd get down on my knees, I'd do anything for you. Is your pogo sticking card filled?
Well, I'd have to check. I keep it on my Palm Pilot these days.
I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't want anybody else. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah.
And scene. Oh, poor Julie is so emotional by that song. Oh. Like, two different people suggested that song, and I was like, oh my God, it's so funny. I have to do that.
He doesn't need either of them. He's got him.
No, touch himself.
It's so much money.
That movie makes me so
It was
mad.
a subversive romance, so there you go.
What?
It was supposed to be a subversive romance, right? So
Apparently.
Yeah, because usually in the movies, the people are smart enough to like tell each other they like each other before the other one's like, well, I guess not. It makes me angry. They could have avoided this whole mess if they were just honest.
Yeah.
Years ago.
And he was very like right there, that whole scene. It's like dicky, like,
Right.
and they're cheating already.
Romantic
They're dancing.
comedies,
It's
they
like-
work like horror movies. Like it's the thing. They know how to manipulate you. They're manipulating. That's what they're doing, and I'm okay with it because it's a romantic comedy. But they're like, oh, don't you want him to say it? We're gonna give him all the dialogue to make it so frustrating that he's not saying it. So you're sitting in the audience going like, just tell him. What are you doing?
Don't go up the stairs. Don't go up the stairs.
I was mad. I was like, don't. Why? Why would you be with this idiot? He's just
I
gonna
know.
marry somebody else. Like, whatever.
The way he says it though, he's like, we've been like friends forever and are like best friends all the time, but I guess what's her name's okay.
He's
Yeah.
a wet rag, so she shouldn't be with him anyway.
Well, the people, you make those like, oh, for not available at this age packs because you want to be with that person, but you're too much of a chicken shit to say it out loud.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dana called him out. Dana called out this movie for being bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what she just did. She's like, this movie's got the worst premise ever.
See, that makes much more sense because I remember watching that movie and I was like, why would you make a rule like that? Like, oh my God, you can meet someone when you're 30. Don't like bind yourself to somebody unnecessarily. But if you secretly like that person,
Right.
for chicken shit.
You know that they just made the decision out of like, well, I guess we should join this blood pact.
Yeah.
And there's no way out of it once we get
Gotta
there.
do. Yeah.
It's legally binding.
Yeah.
I also think maybe he really didn't like her because it's 4 days before her birthday. He's like, shit, I'm gonna have to marry that woman if I don't marry somebody else. I gotta get
Poor
on it.
guy. He's got to marry Cameron Diaz.
How could that man attract both those women? Like, really? Like,
No.
sorry.
It's
Anyway,
attractive.
What?
I'm gonna
Dermot
bash your
Mulroney's got that weird, like kind of weird, like he got punched a bunch of times and he's in the mob face. I get it.
No.
Like if you not in that
No.
scene, the one thing I noticed about that scene is you only saw the half of their face the whole time. Like Adrian was like, I gotta get whatever she's wearing so I can do this scene, and she's like, I can't tell what she's wearing. It's all hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, your hair looked fantastic, by the way. Adrian is perfectly filling in tonight for all the curly-haired actresses that Tina and I just can't pull off. So,
Seriously.
beautiful. Huh.
Add a curly wig to
Yeah.
do
No.
like.
That's what I asked. The first thing I asked when I got on, I'm like, why don't you guys have Julie Roberts' wig? They must make that.
I have so many wigs, but they're all like short, like, I don't know. My wigs are not branched out enough in style. Anyways, we have to move along here,
Oh.
people.
Ooh.
We have
Okay.
enough more scenes to do. What do we got, Dana?
We got food, tacos,
Ooh, everybody likes taco.
Tacos.
relative, great nephew,
Mm.
a type of food, seafood,
Oh man,
person
about that.
who works in the restaurant, the fry cook.
Mm.
that's the best guy at the restaurant.
Way to say yes, heck to the frickin' yeah.
Mm.
Closed.
Activity, fixing a flat tire. Activity, jumping up and down excitedly. Woo. Relative, half stepsister.
Mm.
Half stepsister.
How's that work?
Profession, president.
That's specific.
Activity, cheering at a concert. Location, garage.
Mm.
Activity, mudding. Food, a sloppy Joe.
Oh.
Sloppy Joe. Sloppy
Joe.
Person that works in a restaurant, a busser.
Mm.
Characteristic, a big forehead.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
A 5-head.
Type of food, Greek. Negative activity, stanky.
Mm. Adjective, not activity.
Oh, yeah, a negative adjective. No. Location, Tokyo, Japan. Way to say,
She's back with her fawns.
right? Way to say yes, affirmative.
Mm.
Profession, beekeeper.
Mm.
Characteristic, unfaithful. Oh no. Negative adjective, smelly.
Beekeeper.
Okay, is there anything we need?
I need a type of food other than Greek.
Okay, type of food.
McDonald's.
Spoiler alert.
We got
Yeah, I was gonna say.
seafood
Thank you.
and zoodles.
Zoodles. Oh, okay. We're going. Greek may or may not be relevant to this scene here, people. Okay, let's get ready to do it. Our next film was suggested by Beck Marco. It is 2002's My Big Fat Greek Wedding, starring Nia Vardalos, is that how we say it? And John Corbett. It has a tomato meter rating of 76%. The plot of this film, everyone in the Portocolos family worries about Tula. She is still unmarried at 30 years old. She works. Yeah. Oh my God. She works at Dancing Zorba's, the Greek restaurant owned by her parents. After taking a job at her aunt's travel agency, she falls in love with Ian Miller, a teacher who is tall, handsome, and definitely not Greek. Tula isn't sure which will be more upsetting to her father, that Ian is a foreigner or that he's a vegetarian.
What?
Oh man, the critics' consensus. Though it sometimes feels like a television sitcom, My Big Fat Greek Wedding is good-hearted, lovable, and delightfully eccentric, with a sharp script and lead performance from Nia Vardalos. So cute. I was reading up. You should read up on like how it came to be too. It's a cute story. I won't get into it because we will run out of time. But in our scene tonight, which I personally find to be our cutest scene of the night, Tula and Ian are out on a date, and Tula confesses that her family owns the local Greek restaurant. She is embarrassed because up until recently she had considered herself to be frumpy and unappealing, but Ian sees things differently. Okay, so if we're ready.
I said I need a curly wig.
Oh no. Oh, it works.
I look like Fran Drescher trying to play this.
You should do it like Fran Drescher.
Action.
Actually, I didn't always study beekeeping. I was pre-president. My dad is a president. My grandfather is a president. Just wasn't for me, so I picked a new major, and the parents weren't too pleased.
Yeah, I think it takes a pretty strong person to do that.
Well, you know everything about me then. I'm pretty strong, big foreheaded beekeeper. Over at Tokyo, Japan, and I don't know anything about you except you're Greek.
Yeah.
Hey, would you like to go have Greek tacos?
Oh, that's okay.
No, listen, I know this great place. You probably know it. Zorba's something. Anyway, I'd like to take you there if you'd like to go.
I don't want to go there.
What do you mean? Why not?
That place, it's called Fixing a Flat Tire Zorba's.
Fixing a flat tire Zorba's. That's right.
My nephew owns that place.
Really? I remember you. You're the fry cook.
I'm the seating hostess, actually.
I remember you.
I was kind of going through a tough phase up until now, and I was Stanky Girl.
I don't remember Stanky Girl, but I remember you. Okay, no Greek. Seafood. Seafood tomorrow night?
Heck to the frickin' yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, Tina, you're the perfect adorableness of her. I loved it. Oh,
One of my favorite things about that movie is I cannot hear the word without thinking of this movie, and that word is bunt.
yeah. That
Bunt
bunt
cake.
cake.
Bunt. Bunt.
Do you remember
I
this
think
one,
so.
Adrian?
Bunt.
Did you watch the Greek wedding movie?
Yes, I did.
All I remember is that it has a Backstreet Boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Joey Fatone.
He's one of the cousins or something.
Is he a Backstreet Boy? No, he's an NSYNC person.
He's
Is
in
he?
sync, yeah.
Okay, yes, sir.
Jesus, Marco.
Why would I know this? If he was a member of a hair metal band, I would have known who he was.
I know. I was just thinking of the hypocrisy, actually, because I can't tell your hair metal bands apart.
They all sound the same. That's why.
They all have the big hair.
I can't tell which one was from which band either, so
Ain't no Limp Bizkit, am I right?
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
no Limp Bizkit.
oh my goodness.
Fred Durst would have made that movie amazing.
It would be great if Fred Durst was in that movie. Actually, I think that goes for every movie. If Fred Durst was in Silence of the Lambs, it would be that much better. He's just
Have you
looking
been
down
in
at the
a
well.
movie? What movies is he in?
What?
Is he in any movies? What movies?
He's a director. He directed
he's-
movies that Corky's podcast has reviewed. The one with John Travolta as a mentally handicapped guy that kidnaps
Really
somebody.
bad movies. He's directed really bad
No,
movies.
he made a sports movie that stars Ice Cube that's supposed to be all right. But it still makes me laugh because you assume that he's directing movies with his backwards baseball cap and his
Sure.
shorts that go below his knee, and he's like, "Listen, here's what I want you to do in this scene," and you just feel like, "I can't do this. I can't do it."
Like Vanilla Ice flipping houses, but making
Yes.
movies.
Oh, this is a crazy world we live in, people. It's a crazy
Rating
world.
a rating of, all right.
All right, what do we got, Dana?
Okay, we got color. Pink. Wait, thing you say to wake someone up. Wake up, you lazy bum. We got salmon pink as another color option.
Ooh.
Injury, throwing your back out fixing a flat tire. Oh no.
That sounds real.
Anything when you're over 35.
Negative characteristic, gross elbow.
What?
They just have a gross elbow.
What are you doing to your elbow? It makes it gross. It's like the one part of your body you can't mess up.
You don't wash it and then it gets sticky?
Oh, dry and cracked.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. I can see that.
Injury, pulled groin muscle.
Oh, that's no fun.
Drink, high C. Silly way to say drunk, turnt.
Oh.
No, that was afraid.
Okay, come on.
I got to wear my Star Trek tie. I was so excited.
Drink, dark, strong coffee.
Yeah.
Celebrity that irritates you, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor Gwyneth
Nobody
Paltrow.
likes Gwyneth Paltrow.
Are you really saying poor Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yeah, because I've been listening to an audiobook of Emma by Jane Austen, so I saw her picture recently. I was like, God, she was so pretty, and she turned out to be so crazy.
No, she just makes vagina candles and glass bead.
Her
jade
cook
beads.
is fine.
That's crazy.
No, you can make your own candles.
I don't feel like
support this.
being pretty is enough of a virtue to make you feel bad when someone goes crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And she's got plenty of money to fix her crazy if she really wanted to.
Oh, money doesn't fix crazy. It only exacerbates
I was
it.
gonna say money makes the crazy worse, I think.
I do, of course, like her as Pepper Potts, and other than that, I really haven't paid attention to her shit after
True.
the 90s.
All right.
So.
Continue, Dana.
Things to say to wake someone up. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Hey, Tina, I didn't watch any of the Marvel movies past like the first couple. Did she ever get to do superhero shit? Because I know she got superpowers in like one of them, right?
Did
In
you
the
not
third
see
Iron Man?
Iron Man 3?
Yeah, she got like some sort of
Yes.
thing.
Watch Iron Man 3 and Endgame.
They let her do stuff though. She gets to punch things.
She was in
Maybe.
Endgame?
Okay. I'm not gonna watch all of them. There's like 50.
Okay.
Like Iron Man 3 and Endgame.
You didn't watch all the Marvel movies. That's like.
I watched some of them.
Celebrity
Alright.
that annoys you, Martha Stewart.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thing you do in resting, cuddle my kids.
Aww.
Aww.
I need an activity and a date activity.
Date activity, movie.
Best date.
What else do you need?
And a regular activity.
Oh, regular activity. Activity. Snorkeling.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's do another scene. Okay. Pardon me, I have to burp. Okay, our next film was suggested by both Shirley and Lacey. It is 1999's 10 Things I Hate About You, starring Julia Stiles, Heath Ledger, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and the girl from The Secret World of Alex Mack. It has a tomato meter rating of 70%. The plot: Kat is beautiful, smart, and quite abrasive to most of her fellow teens, meaning that she doesn't attract many boys. Unfortunately for her younger sister, Bianca, house rules say that she can't date until Kat has a boyfriend, which is a very odd house rule, but sure. So strings are pulled to get her to start dating. Soon, Kat crosses paths with the handsome new arrival, Patrick, played by Heath Ledger. Will Kat let her guard down enough to fall for the effortlessly charming Patrick? Oh, I don't know. Census. Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger add strong performances to an unexpectedly clever script, elevating 10 Things above the typical teen fare. In our scene, Kat has gotten very drunk at a party, and Patrick is caring for her. I'm very excited to have Adrian in the show to play Julia Stiles, because I feel like Adrian could play Julia Stiles in a movie. It fits for me. It's a good match. Hopefully Charlie gets in here soon because he's in the scene. Okay, he's coming.
I like that Adrian is definitely Julia Stiles, but Charlie is he could be her Heath Ledger, I guess, in this scene.
Charlie, gotta put on your hair.
Charlie have Heath Ledger hair?
Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
Do you need help with your hair? Hey, yeah, talk about shows that are coming up, maybe, or something, or classes.
Yeah, I need help with my hair.
Yeah, I gotta help Charlie. Someone talk about classes.
That seems like a Tina thing. Uh-oh.
What seems like a Tina thing? Sorry. Oh, hey. What's up? So we got classes, we got shows. Classes beginning every month in improv and stand-up. Sketch will be along at some point in the near future. Improv games will be coming back. Video 101 just went on the market. If you've completed Improv 301, we also have a workshop that starts next Monday for 2 weeks. Do it. And they're great. We're the largest comedy school in Northern California, and we have shows. 6 nights. Where are we at? It's 5 nights a week now. And stand-up and sketch and all kinds of fun stuff. And this weekend we have a great stand-up show tomorrow called Super Buzz Comedy Night. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah. And then Saturday. Sorry, am I getting interrupted? Should I shut up?
Okay, we're all ready whenever you're done.
I'm just agreeing.
On Saturday we've got a lot of improv. We've got actually improv and stand-up. We've got screen time that Coreen is in. We've got swapping sets, which is a fun thing where 2 comedians do each other's sets their own way. And then we got, of course, Anti-Cooperation League, which again we mentioned if you are a supporter, you can get a link to watch that for free at 9 p.m. So there you go. Sorry. Done.
Okay. Go on,
Thank you.
Whoa.
Not even a wig on Adrian. Look at that. Beautiful mane.
And action.
You're so have gross elbows.
What? Leave it to you to use big words when you're, turned.
Why are you doing this?
I told you. You have a thrown your back out thing while fixing a flat tire.
You don't care if I never snorkel again.
Sure I do.
Why?
Well then, because then I'd have to start, going on movie dates with girls who actually like me.
Like you could find one.
See that there? Who needs affection when I have blind hatred?
Let me cuddle my kids for a while. I'm in high school.
Oh, so why'd you let those kids get to you?
Who?
Why'd you let him? Oh no! Why'd you let Gwyneth Paltrow get to you?
I hate her.
That's so mean. Well, you've chosen the perfect revenge. Mainlining dark, strong coffee.
Well, you know what they say.
No. What do they say? Oh, no, Cat, wake up. Cat, hey, come on, look at me. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Hey. Your eyes have a little pink in them.
Oh, shit, I've pink eye? Oh, shit. Oh, mama. Ah.
And scene. Delightful. Oh my God, was that straight cut from the movie? I think that was 2 actors.
Brilliant.
I was living it right there. Wow. Oh my God, that was fun. Thank you guys.
That's I watched that clip and I'm like, this is the fakest I've ever seen anyone pretend to be drunk.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
She like looks up, she's like, "Boo, I'm pulling over," and then she like snaps and looks right at him, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, right.
What are you doing here?
Hey,
More drunk than her.
rascal.
There we go.
I mean, he's not drunk. Let's make that clear. for
Hi.
CPS. But he does a better drunk impression than Julia Stiles.
I wish we could go to all the. That would be so fun.
You wish we could go to all of their houses? That would be so fun. True. That would be so fun. Okay, go with Daddy.
Good job.
I wish I could go to all of your houses.
Oh my
too.
God, it's Corky.
I know Corky's on here. What's up with that?
He heard us talking about his podcast, and he's
It just
Oh.
Here.
discussing me. Yeah. Do we have some words, Dana?
Yeah, they're starting to flow in. We got a few. Let's see.
Nice.
We have musical duo Hall & Oates.
I'm on the wrong document. Hang on. But that's a good one.
Okay.
Wow, Marco, the
What are you doing?
rudeness. The rudeness.
Okay. I got food, chips.
Yeah.
Profession, a badass mom.
I like that one. That's
Me
good.
too. 2 things that go together, toast and Nutella.
I swear to God, I just saw toenails. Sorry.
Whoa.
Silly term for poop, dookie.
Mm.
Isn't that a Fred Durst thing?
Dookie. No, that's a Green Day.
Nookie.
Yeah.
Emotion,
Talk about Nookie.
relief.
Mm.
What part would you like?
That's right.
Activity, watching YouTube.
For what? Oh, an activity?
Yes.
You got brought up.
Adjective, adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Nookie is actually something quite
A
disgusting.
body part, we have a pinky.
Sex.
We also have a rib bone.
Mm.
Emotion, wistful.
Mm.
Not an emotion.
Or infatuation.
Green's reaction.
That's
every word.
definitely not an emotion.
2 things that go together, rest, insanity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Does anyone ever have both of those? I think not.
No.
That's insane.
Body part, an eyeball. Insult name, poopy pants.
Mm-hmm.
That's not very nice.
A business, Uber. Musical duo, Tenacious D. Wistful emotion. Oh, I think I got that one. Melancholy.
I think I got everything that we need. That was very quick for how many things we needed. My shirt's way too tight. Oh, can't really move my arms. Okay, let's do this. Okie dokie. Our next film was suggested by Dennis Supachan. It is 2000, and I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. It is 2012. This is 40, starring Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann. It has a tomato meter rating of 51%. After many years of marriage, Pete is the sole male in the household that includes his wife, Debbie, and 2 young daughters. As Pete struggles to keep his record label afloat, he and Debbie navigate a 3-week course of sex and romance, career victories, and financial hardships. That sounds odd, but oh well. Rotten Tomatoes wrote it. Aging parents and maturing children. They'll have to learn to forgive, forget, and enjoy the rest of their lives before they kill each other. The critics' consensus: Judd Apatow definitely delivers funny and perspective scenes. In This Is 40, even if they are buried in aimless self-indulgence. In our scene, which I selected as some nice contrast to break up all the lovey-doveyness that we've got going on tonight, Pete and Debbie are arguing because Pete has been giving his father money without telling Debbie. They are attempting to use the arguing skills that they learned in therapy, but it is not going very well. Let's get that background up. Okie dokie. Identical. And action.
All right. You know what? I don't want to get into some adorable fight, okay? So can we please talk to each other like the therapist told us to talk to each other?
Okay, fine. It makes me feel relief when you are dishonest.
Okay. I understand it makes you feel relief when I am dishonest with you. It hurts my pinky when you treat me with contempt and corner me and try to trick me into watching YouTube.
Okay, it makes me feel wistful when it's so easy to trick you into watching YouTube because you're such poopy pants.
That's not, you can't do that. You can't do that. The therapist said you're not allowed to judge me.
It's not a judgment, it's just fact.
Okay. Fair enough, all right? Sometimes I withhold the truth. That is true. But it's only because I am scared to death of your crazy-ass, illogical overreactions.
Well, it hurts me inside and triggers me that you're such a dishonest dookie that you're lending your Uber driver money without telling me while your badass mom business is going bankrupt and we're on the verge of losing our fiddle-forking house. What else are you lying about?
I have taken Viagra for 2 years. I ate 6 chips downstairs a while ago, and my cholesterol level is 305. My rib bone is just going to explode at any minute. These might be my very last words. Oh, and I gave Charlotte antibiotics when you weren't looking, and that is why her eyeball got better. So go fiddle fork your witch doctor.
What are we even doing? This is not making me infatuated. You're not infatuated. You don't like me. I can feel that. I'm not blind. Jesus. We're like business associates. We're like toast and Nutella. There's no passion there.
We're not like toast and Nutella. You know what we're like? We're like Hall & Oates, okay? And somehow you turn me into oats.
I don't even know what that means.
Oats.
What's wrong with Oates? He has a beautiful voice.
He's got an amazing voice, okay? He could put a harmony to anything. What I am saying is that you turn me into him.
What the hell are you talking about?
Hall controls him.
That's because he writes all the fiddle forking songs. Hall is the better one. And scene. Yay.
That was great.
I desperately want to get in a fight with Coreen now, I think, just so I can be yelled at like that.
You could ask Charlie.
Oh, yeah. We've had fights before. We have a whole sketch where we fight.
That's true. That's
Oh,
right.
that's true, but that was different.
I love that sketch. I was thinking about it today, actually.
That was good appropriate casting, as Tina is the Paul Rudd of the Comedy Spot.
It is. I know. I was like, who should be Paul Rudd? Tina.
Yeah. So Tim asked what the movie was, and that was This Is 40.
Yes.
Please to elaborate on that statement, Marco Cabodi.
Because Paul Rudd is ageless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like our beautiful, ever young Tina, who is secretly a witch, who is 4,000 years old, and we know that about you, and we accept it about you, and we love you for it.
You're all just a little bit jealous on the inside.
Yeah,
It's
just
okay.
a little bit. Just a little bit. Every time you talk to Tina, you're like, God damn it, Tina.
Mm.
Tina. Oh, Corky liked it. He's still watching. I figured he would be like, eh.
No. Corky loves us in his own Corky way.
I accept Corky. I'm excited Corky's there.
All right, we have one more scene for you, and I'm excited about it. I cast Marco in this, and I'm excited about it.
Oh, no.
I see what he brings to the table. I only have sky-high expectations, Marco. Bring it.
No.
Okay, we got the words starting to roll in. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Food. Vegan sushi.
Mm.
Oh, that sounds so sad.
No, vegetarian
Not
sushi
for the
is good.
fish. Yeah.
Depends.
Clothing item. Overalls.
Mm.
Oh man, you can't beat a good pair of overalls.
I've never
Or
had-
one sock.
Literally was Googling overalls today.
Negative
Hmm?
adjective. Ridiculous.
Why is that negative? I don't know why I'm doing this.
Way to say sorry.
You're saying, Marco.
My bad.
My bad.
Sorry, my bad. Okay. Said like that.
Device that uses electricity. A rice maker.
That's a good one.
Way to say sorry. Sorry, you're upset. Ooh. Food. We got butterfly shrimp. Shrimp. Some people been watching The Bachelor. No, just kidding.
Oh, no.
The location. The comedy spot.
Yeah, I know that place.
I've been there.
Clothing item. A loincloth. Date activity. Going to Sacramento for a night away.
Mm.
Device that uses electricity. A vacuum. Way to say hello. Oh, it's you. Award. Teacher of the Year.
Mm.
Positive adjective. Lovely. Loving nickname. Pookie Bear.
No.
Positive adjective. Shiny.
I want to say it to you every time we see him. Hey there, Bear.
Way to say hello. Sup. Positive adjective. Agreeable. Or elegant.
I guess. Oh, you're so agreeable. Hey, you know what? You're super agreeable.
Oh, here's an award. Best movie libber.
Aw. No,
that's
no, everybody's my favorite.
It's Coreen.
It could be a bloody competition.
Okay, what do you need, Coreen?
I need another negative adjective.
Okay.
Supercilious.
Wow.
No. You have to comment on the feed if you want to.
Yeah, you're in the show. You're in the show right now.
Negative adjective.
God, that was
We
such
got-
an amateur move, Adrian.
I
You don't
can't
do
resist.
that while we're doing the show.
Ridiculous. We got some older ones.
Especially not a word that I can't
Smelly. Idiotic.
Got it. Okie dokie. Oh, we're at last.
Did you get them all?
I did. I got everything. I'm a pro.
Yeah.
Our last film suggested by Miss Tessa Brown is 2008's Forgetting Sarah Marshall, starring Jason Segel, Kristen Bell, Mila Kunis, and Russell Brand. It has a tomato meter rating of 83%, making it our highest rated romantic comedy of the night. The plot: struggling musician Peter is better known as the boyfriend of TV star Sarah Marshall. After she unceremoniously dumps him, he feels lost and alone, but makes a last-ditch bid to get over it by going to Hawaii. However, she and her new boyfriend, played by Russell Brand, are there at the same hotel. The critics' consensus, with ample laughs and sharp performances, Forgetting Sarah Marshall finds just the right mix of romantic and raunchy comedy. In our scene, Sarah Marshall and her new boyfriend, famous musician Aldous Snow, are headed to dinner, but Peter and his new love interest, Rachel, are also there. Peter somewhat unintentionally invites them to join them for dinner, and Sarah accepts, much to the dismay of Aldous, who also hates his shirt that Sarah picked for him. Dinner is, of course, awkward. And then separately from this, I would like to say a big thank you to our supporters who suggested movies that we're not able to choose this week, which was Dana, Annette, Jennifer, and Lorraine. We will definitely do another one of these types of shows in the future and hopefully use picks of yours. I'm going to put up my background and wait for Charlie, and then we'll do this. Let me summon him.
Anything.
All right.
Oh, was just pandemonium.
Jack made Bruce sleep.
Jack made Bruce fall asleep, everyone. It's very exciting.
Okay.
Whoa.
Join us. Okay, and action.
I think it looks positively agreeable, but if you don't, then let's go change.
No, I like it. I don't like it I didn't like it at first. Now I think it's, oh bloody hell, this is a small fiddle forking resort.
Hi, Peter.
Oh, it's you. Wow. Aldous, Sarah, this is Rachel.
Sarah bought me these overalls.
Well, I couldn't have guessed that.
It looks great.
See, our table isn't even ready yet. But have a great dinner, you guys.
You're welcome to join us, obviously, if you want.
Okay.
Wouldn't dream of it. What? What?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So this is actually happening. We're gonna go let this happen.
Listen, my bad, okay? I never thought in a million years that's not my line.
My bad. I never thought in a million years you would say yes.
I did.
What? I just accepted an invitation, okay? I didn't want to be ridiculous.
It's got us in a terrible situation. Now I'm gonna have to sit with them, wearing this overall all night.
You're wearing the overalls regardless.
Cut to them at the table.
The comedy spot is amazing. I'm telling you, it is a great place to shoot. Rachel, you would love it. You would love it.
Wait, so when is the movie coming out?
It came out. It was already released.
Oh, well, did you like it?
The movie? It was
Awful bloody film. I say, it's just a ridiculous premise. What would happen if your rice maker killed you? Why would a rice maker kill you? Doesn't make sense. How can a rice maker have an agenda and kill people?
I told her when she read the script, why couldn't you just take the battery out of the rice maker?
Right? That's it. Battle over. I hated it.
well, it's not for everyone, okay? But it's a metaphor for addiction to rice makers.
Yeah, for society, for how we're reliant on rice makers. I get it. I'm with you.
It's a metaphor for a smelly movie.
Well, this is awkward. Ooh.
Hey, excuse me. Can we get another bottle of wine, please? I'll reach for it.
Yeah, get our wine. Drinking montage.
If I've learned anything, it's that if you're in a situation where you're with a woman, why not do a most interesting thing that you can do in a situation? And I don't mean night away in Sacramento, have a vegan sushi, a bit of a chat, lose yourself in something. That's both ancient and perennial. Losing yourself in fiddle fork.
Lose yourself in the music. Oh, sorry. I'm going to disagree. Respectfully, of course, sir. Maybe for you that works. For me, it's just much more enjoyable to get to know somebody.
But what he's saying is that he's gonna stick it wherever he wants. But what he's joking, okay?
I ain't. No, I'm not joking. It's just what I believe, really.
Okay, so just so we're clear, and so I can hone in on your central thesis for the night, okay, and wade through all the bullshit you're telling me. You're telling me that you think you have the right to just fiddle fork anyone, anywhere, anytime.
Yes, there it is. That's right. That's what you're saying. Not so eloquently as you just put it, Pookie Bear, but ultimately, yes, that's it. Oh no, I spilled the drink. Oh no, that's the overalls. Take take my eyes, but not the overalls. Do you know what? I think I improved them. I think I actually, against all odds, I think I deserve a Teacher of the Year award right here. I made it better. I made my shirt better. Mrs.
Scene. Oh my god.
Oh man, that was awesome.
I was like, I could do a British accent, but I can't do the Russell Brand British accent.
Yes.
It's
Great.
like,
No,
oh no.
I'm inspired to write a Russell Brand sketch.
Russell Brand.
Starring Marco. That was great. I mean, nobody can do Russell Brand. It didn't sound like this, or you sound like you, which was audible. And you get that you're Russell Brand.
Oh my god, you have the hair, you have everything for it. It's all we need.
I know. Once I saw it, but then I was like, wait, Russell Brand has a different British accent than I'm used to. He has and I was like, oh no, I have to remember if I could actually do that one.
Well, you could understand you. You know,
That's
we can
true.
understand you.
I've never seen this movie, so I was like, oh, Russell Brand's supposed to be really funny in this, and then he was just Russell Brand as he is in everything. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but it fit in this movie.
Yeah.
Unlike other movies.
This is Russell Brand's brand, and he brand himself.
Oh my
Russell.
gosh. Anyways, thank you everybody. Thank you especially everyone who commented on the supporters page and gave us suggestions, and always thank you for your support. We love you. We're going to be back again next week with new movies. I don't know what our theme is yet. It usually comes to me over the weekend, and we'll roll with it. But have a great night, everybody. Mwah.